Bodmas. Bodmas is very important in maths. You need to follow the rules of Bodmas when completing calculations. Sometimes you'll also see it written as Bidmas. Bodmas stands for brackets, then order or powers, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Now this is the order in which operations should be carried out in a calculation. Let's have a look at an example. Bodmas tells me in what order I do this calculation. However, I should point out at this stage that your actual workings out are just as important as your order of operations. Now as I do this calculation, I'm going to work down the page, keeping everything underneath each other. So let's have a look. I do have brackets here, so I'm going to do the brackets first. Powers, yes, I also have powers, so I'll do that second. Division, yes, I have division. Multiplication, yes, I have multiplication as well. Addition, and then subtraction. I always find it very useful to underline what you're doing at each stage as well. So 3 plus 2 is 5. Then I carry everything else down underneath. Then I'm going to do my powers next. So 4 squared is 16. Then I bring everything else down underneath. Next we have division. So 16 divided by 2, which is 8. Then we have multiplication. So 5 times 8 is 40. Then I do my addition. So 40 plus 1 is 41. And then last, I do my subtraction. 41 take away 3 is 38. And that's your final answer. Now, I think it's important at this point just to stress a couple of things. First of all, you must always do the brackets first, then the powers. After that, you can either do the division or multiplication first. As you can see, if I did 5 times 16, which is 80, then divided by 2, I get 40. It's the same thing with the addition and subtraction. I could have done the subtraction first. I could have done 40, take away 3, which is 37, plus the 1, which is 38. So again, I can do these in any order. So I must do brackets first, then powers, then I do division and multiplication, and then last I do addition and subtraction. Okay, so let's try this one. So the first thing you want to do is the brackets. So we're going to do 3 plus 1. So that will give us 4. And then I bring down 6 times 5 divided by 2 minus 4 plus 4. Are there any powers? No, there's not. So we go straight to division. Now, 5 divided by 2 is quite awkward. So as I said to you before, you can do the division or the multiplication in either order. So I'm going to do the 6 times 5 first. So that gives us 30, which is much easier to divide by 2. Okay, so now we can do the 30 divided by 2. So that is 15. And we bring down my minus 4 and plus 4. So now we move on to our addition and subtraction. So as I can see, it's 15 minus 4 plus 4. So I'm just going to do it from left to right. So I'm going to do the subtraction then first. So 15 minus 4 is 9. And then the last thing I'm going to do is the plus 4. So my final answer is 13. So just to recap, you have to do brackets first, then you do the powers, and then you can do division and multiplication in whatever order you want. Now here, as you can see, it was harder to divide 5 by 2, therefore I did the 6 times 5 first. And then when it comes down to addition and subtraction, I normally do it in whatever order it's written. So I always do from left to right, so I did the minus 4 first, then the plus 4. So these two can be done in either order. and these two can be done in either order. Now it's your turn to try some questions. Pause the video and have a go. How do you get on? Here are the answers. If you answered any incorrectly, have a look back through the video and then try again.